Hello, everybody. It's Memorial Day Monday. It's the 26th of May, 2025. And again, we pause, reflect, and honor those service members who made the ultimate sacrifice and didn't get to come home to their families for our freedoms. I mean, thank you will never be enough, but thank you. But today we are going to a parade. Like, my town does a small parade. Hey, Ma, I'm thinking I need the glasses because I have a little headache right now, but
You want the glasses?
I don't know. What do you?
All right, we'll take the glasses, but make sure you pack the sunglasses because it's super bright out there.
You know what? I'll just wear the sunglasses. It's fine.
No, Emily, take the glasses. Gee, take your backpack. Take the glasses. What do? Sit there with your eyes closed the whole time? It might help you out a little bit away from the screen.
We'll see. What do I tell you guys? I'll make friends with a dog anywhere I go. Oh, this was Judge. I thought it was Indy. No, this was Judge, and he's the outreach dog. My bad. I think Judge is the sniffer dog of all the bad things. Good boy, Judge. And then these awesome kids are from the ROTC in high school. I don't even know what that program stands for. Honestly, I don't remember, but it's like the training before you go to the training to get to the armed forces. But a lot of the kids that were in that I graduated with who went into the armed forces were in that program. And then these guys were giving like Hamilton vibes, but they had the big drums. And then that's my cousin carrying the axe, and then that's my uncle in the white chief hat. So yeah, those are my cousins and my uncle. And then I will tell you, bagpipers get me every single time, whether it's St. Patrick's Day or a armed forces, remembrance parade like this or whatever. I love bagpipes. The thing I did not love, though, is all these trucks. They were just really loud, and then they had the reason why I'm pointing my camera up is because there was a flyover going on, and I'm like, where? I can't see it because I'm having like vision issues. My sister's like, up, up, up. And then literally at the end, I finally saw it, but hopefully I can get it. There you go. I was like, hopefully I can get it for you guys, but there's the flyover. Yeah, but when you think of like small town parade, like that's what it is. And then we have like, this was the cheerleaders. Or no, was this the band? No, this is the band, because that was the color guard. And I was asking my cousin, I was like, how heavy do you think those flags are? Because I've heard the band flags are pretty heavy. But those are cool. I like the design on those. But yeah, I wanted to make sure everybody got their moment, but I guess I kept going. And then this is the band. Fun fact, I actually did band for about 5 minutes when I was in middle school, and I only marched in one parade. And I was like, I'm over it. I didn't actually march. They pushed me, but I was like done. But I did march with the Girl Scouts back in the day, and we knew a friend in there. She played clarinet, so that was pretty fun to see her. Okay, so it's 10:48, I think, or something like that.
Yep, 10 minutes to 11.
And
That's so early. That's awesome.
And we're headed home. And you saw a little bit of the parade. I didn't video too much.
I didn't take any pictures this year.
I took a little bit of video because the first thing I saw that made me really happy was our police station, or what do they call it? Police
force?
Yeah, there you go. Police force has a dog, but she's not a sniffer of like anything bad, or I don't know what words. Well, yeah, she's more of like the community outreach type thing.
Just make sure you hold on.
Yep. But she has her own badge and everything. I follow her on Instagram. But anyway.
Em, I'm gonna go up the hill, so hold on.
Yep, I got it.
You're buckled in, right? That side?
Yep. But I'm back to wearing my glasses because even my aunts were like, oh, I got bifocals at your age. So, my mom thinks I need bifocals.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Well, that's what you
I
said.
said your eyes probably changed. Maybe you don't need them. I don't know.
And then my Aunt Rachel was like, your eyes change 3-4 times a year. And she's like, when's the last time you've been to the eye doctor? I said, 3 years ago. She's like, oh my God.
3 years ago.
Yes, it was. It was like March of like 2021 or something.
I don't think so, babe.
I don't know.
I feel like I just threw a receipt out from 2023. Hold on, hon.
Well, no, because I had the black. Whoa, Jesus.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my God. My town is so full of hills. I hate it. Especially in this thing.
Oh my God, I gotta pee. Mama, give me one. Wow, that Shelly's house looks awesome.
Mom.
What?
So I told you I saw. Well, it was actually a van, but the van had the front seat, this seat taken out,
Yeah.
so they could be in the wheelchair could be in the front. I was like, oh my God, that would be so much better.
How do they get in there? Through a ramp?
Yeah, it's still the side door, but you could sit in the front. Well, let's put it this way. I think you have your choice of where you sit. I don't know. Wheelchair accessible vehicles are expensive, but I only really use it times like this and then get my nails
You would
done.
use it better if it was an easier vehicle for me to drive. It seems like a team.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in a school bus. Anyway, I'll keep talking when I get home. Anyway, it was funny because we were driving down the street to say, to go home. And I was waving out. My mom rolled down my window, like the back window. And I was waving and I was saying bye to my niece. And I said, bye. And the cop that was directing traffic was like, bye. And I was like, oh, that is the most small town stuff you've ever seen. Although I don't know a lot of them anymore. But I did.
We're going to move the van in
Okay.
the garage.
Will you just turn on this light?
I'm coming right now.
But real quick, I'm going to do a on-demand Zoom class and then lift some weights because my rings were yelling at me. They're like, you haven't closed your rings yet. And I'm like, I know, I'm busy. So anyway, yeah, that's that. Yeah, I don't know if you could really see it, but, and I didn't want to replay the video too many times, but my cousin was carrying the, fire axe, and I tried to zoom in on it, but then my niece's face was in there, so I had to, edit that out real quick. But yeah, we always scream for them, and it's like, back in the day we used to embarrass him, but now I think he likes it, so, yeah, I have a lot of firefighters in my family, which makes me feel very safe because everybody's always around to help. But yeah, definitely if you think of small town, that's the vibe we give off. Definitely. Hi friends. It is just about to be 4 o'clock on the dot. Oh, great, Emily, that's awesome. Just about to be 4 o'clock on the dot. I just got home from my aunt's. She had a little picnic with hot dogs, hamburgers, pasta salad, stuff like that. But then it started downpouring and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home. So my mom just dropped me off. But yeah, I know I've done a horrible job at vlogging today, but it was more of just being around family and stuff, and the babies and everything. But again, yeah, all thanks to the brave people who keep us safe every single day. And today, especially those who never made it home. And I was actually reading comments on a post, I forget which platform it was, but it was like, oh, well, my uncle's buried in France, like he never made it home. And I was like thinking about it, and I'm like, oh, that's, that's a thing too. I'm like, that's, wild. I don't know, it just makes you all the more grateful for being able to sit in your backyard with your family and be safe, and have your babies crawling around on the ground and play with a ball and play with bubbles and stuff like that. So play with toys, and have your dogs there too. So if you're a family of a service member, of anything like that, I just thank you for your service and sacrifice. And those of you who are fallen, I pray that you are resting in paradise wherever that is for you. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.